Vorsicht, Vorsicht! Das ist eine Falle! Vorsicht!
Take cover! I see three coming this way. What the hell do you think you're doing?
함정이다.
What are we doing? This ain't even our goddamn fight. You
뭐?
will never get out of this. You ain't getting no ransom.
안 보여.
Come on our land.
어딨어?
You're dead, both of you. Ah! Who do you think? Is that all of them? Doesn't look like it.
헤드샷. 뭐야? 용의 눈으로 봐라.
Last one's making a run for it. Take him down.
어딨어? 근데 말 죽였나 보네.
Well, that's done dealt with. You get him untied, and I'll see what they've left behind for us.
아이씨,
Bitte!
말을 죽였어.
Machen Sie mich los!
이란 아저씨.
Cut him free. Let's get him back to his family.
Sie sind alle weg! Helfen Sie mir!
알았어, 좀 파밍 좀 하자.
I thought you wanted to get this over with, Arthur.
Hier drüben!
파밍 좀 하고.
Schneiden Sie das Seil durch, bitte!
Come on.
아니, 찰스가 풀어주면 되잖아, 찰스야. 많이 죽여야지.
It's okay. Getting you out of here.
Vielen Dank für Ihre Hilfe.
Yeah, okay. Here, you wait there a second. Charles, go find Dutch. Get the caravan to divert here. This spot should work for us. I agree.
근데
Anyway,
화면이 왜
we're
이렇게
saying?
어두운 거 같냐?
All right, come on. I'll take you back to your
TV 설정
family.
되겠나?
Also soll ich mitkommen?
Yep.
됐고요.
Yeah.
아, 더 어두워.
Wo bringen Sie mich hin?
What the hell did you do to those fellas?
Wie bitte?
우와! 아, 차.
It's okay. We're getting you out of here.
뭐야?
You idiot.
Also soll ich mitkommen?
Yeah.
제도당. 간다. 아, 위험하지. 보이지가 않아.
Wo bringen Sie mich hin?
What the hell did you do to those fellas?
Wie bitte?
Those men back there, why did they take
아, 됐다.
Geld? Money. Meiner Familie gehört eine Goldmine. Sie wollen Lösegeld erpressen.
did someone even come up with them words?
Sie bringen mich zu meiner Familie? Vielen Dank. Wie haben Sie sie gefunden?
Look, I'm sorry, friend. I can barely speak English. Yeah. There they are.
Dem Herrgott sei Dank. Schatz!
Andreas, ich hab gedacht, du seist tot.
Beinahe wär's so gewesen. Meine Lieblinge, meine Herz allerliebsten. Oh, wie wunderbar. Oh,
Sie sind ein großer Mann.
ja,
Ein großer Mann.
ja, wirklich.
Es ist ein Segen, dass wir Sie getroffen haben.
Come on, now get out of here. This place ain't safe. Get out of here!
Ja, ja, alles klar.
Vamos!
Ich hab was für Sie. Einen Moment.
그 말이야?
Dankeschön. Thank you. Vielen Dank, herzlichen Dank.
Guess it was a pleasure.
엉덩이네?
You were right. Oh, this place. Oh, it'll be perfect for us. Hello, Arthur. Dutch. Miss Grimshaw, Mr. Pearson, put everyone to work. Make this place a home. Well, I don't know where the hell we are, but we are going to make the best of it.
요 챕터 3 챕터 3 아, 헤드샷 5번도 못했네. 아이씨. 어우, 씨. 새로운 캠프로. 어디지? 여기가? 아! 아, 여기 현상금 왜 이렇게 많아? 뭐지 이거? 나그네 빚고 현상금을 내야 이 영역에서 돌아다닐 때 안전하게 돌아다닐 수가 있어요. 금쪽에?
How you doing, old friend? It's funny, us ending up down here. My daddy died in the field in Pennsylvania, fighting this lot. I ever tell you that? Many times. I see I'm boring you, Arthur. Worrying me. We lost men back there. We have lofty goals, Arthur. We're trying to reform society to a kinder, truer, better way. Now, of course, there's gonna be casualties. We're thieves in a world that don't want us no more. We are dreamers in an ever duller world of facts. Now, I'll give you that, but come on. We got the day. It's nice out. Old Hosea says that there's a creek around here. I reckon it's full of fish.
호재야. 얘들아 안녕. 아이 캐런? 스파이더맨 그 수트 걔네. AI. 아이씨. 존나 느리네.
Hey, old girl, come on down here. Why don't you show us this crick you've been pissing in?
낚시해?
Hey, you don't
오씨
look
나도
too
저 병마
rusty,
갖고 싶다.
friend. I thought this warmer weather would.
My days
내가
are
탈래.
good along.
아 내 거야. 아씨.
Always
Yeah.
green crushing bubble burst. Come on, Hosea. Let's go fishing.
Come on, then.
빨리 와 씨.
You okay with this spot for now, Mr. McGuire? Why don't we just fish here? There's a whole lake of them.
Because I need to get out for a bit. Me and the old guard. Before any of them back there, oh, there was us.
The curious couple and their unruly son.
It feels good here. You did well finding that spot, Arthur.
Arthur.
More Charles than me.
It's like I can breathe again. Thick and soupy. As this air is. Might even do your whistling pipes some good, Hosea.
I was once in this country with Bessie. God, feels like a lifetime ago.
It was a lifetime ago.
지속당
But what a life
부셔버렸어.
we have lived, how well we have fought. Especially both of you.
I hope
죽어.
But now, when things are desperate, we have to stick
Look
with
out.
the plan.
You got a problem with that horse?
Make enough money, then find somewhere where nobody will find us.
똥꼬부리치.
Hey! But we don't have to hide.
Like where?
I got some ideas hatching, but I need you with me, not against me. Both of you.
What are you doing? Someone needs to teach you how to ride.
Of course.
Still, we do need money. So keep a low profile, especially in the local town. After Valentine, I want everyone on best behavior here. No trouble.
Get a hold of that horse, will you?
But start turning over the soil and the rocks. See what turns up. Looks like law up ahead. Play it cool. Hold.
Yeah. Ooh.
Hello, gentlemen. Well, look what the cat drug in. I seem to have gotten myself in a...
Well, look who it is.
Let's see if we can't sort this out.
아얘 똥 싸는 거 보소.
How are you, boys?
Fine.
This is quite some country you have here.
We like it well enough.
Hoagie McIntosh, at your service.
Lee Gray. This is my deputy Archibald McGregor.
It's good to meet you.
You a Scot?
Partly. The best part.
Of course.
Now, tell me, sir, what did the silly, fancy fop back there do? Nothing too terrible, I trust.
He was accused of running a gold mining investment scam.
Oh, no. I'm sure he wasn't. He is a magician. I know him. He's a fool. But he is not a bad fella. Now, can we just...
I wouldn't do that if I were you.
Shit! The Anderson boys! I can't have more scandal!
Well, allow us to help, my friend. Arthur,
Chase wanted man.
and take Archibald with you.
Just what I signed up for. Come on, big guy.
Perhaps we can
Wow.
discuss the foolish magician.
Stay with that train. Don't let them get away. And do not shoot them, you hear me? Come on, hurry.
All right.
Come on, we're losing them.
Will you relax? We're not losing them.
Faster, come on. What's your name, sir?
Arthur Callahan.
Faster. Faster, Mr. Callahan, please. My neck is on the line here.
I get it. I'm doing my best. So what are these fellas wanted for? Looks like the son of a bitch is gonna make it. You sure I can't just shoot him?
No, did I not say that?
You said plenty.
Goddamn cowards hide behind that man!
Ooh, that must have hurt. Leave him. Stay with that train. The train is slowing down to go through the station. Now's our chance. See if you can get alongside the train. See the flat carriage? Head for that. Get us as close as you can. You think you can jump on there?
Me? Why me?
Because you ride like my grandmother.
You cop bastard! I didn't do nothing! Got you now! Damn fool!
Go! Get after him!
Stop! You're only making it worse. Come on, shitbag!
Go on, don't lose him!
Bastard!
Damn bastard.
Get the hell away from me!
아, 아씨.
Stop!
총을 쏴야겠는데.
Go! Get after them!
이씨. 또?
Come on, shitbag! You hold it right there!
야!
Stay on them!
야! 보안관 새끼가.
Damn bastard!
Get the hell away from me!
Is that it? Gonna be dead soon, partner!
Who's talking now? Huh?
아씨.
Stop!
Run! Don't let them... Get away!
어. 아무리 급해도 화면은 천천히.
You hold it right there!
Come on, Mr. Callahan, I'm relying on you. Damn bastard.
Get the hell away from me!
Stay on them.
이씨. 이걸 몇 트라이를 한 거야, 씨. 어?
Just you and me now, pal.
I'm gonna ride ahead and stop the train.
Guess it's just us then, lawman. Come here.
You ain't need to bother.
Let me go.
Can't do that.
Come on. Come on.
think he's dead. I think I won the fight. Just about.
Bring him out here.
Deputy?
Sounded like quite a commotion. Is that him?
I sincerely hope so.
Old Anders Anderson.
What now?
Take him in, come on. A fine job, well done. And a pat on the back for me for stopping the train. There you go. You are a natural. All right, let's take him in. Follow me. Hey, what's the problem?
What about the others?
Oh, we'll round them up. Anders back there is the brains of the operation, and that's really saying something.
You're the boss.
That was mighty impressive, sir. I have to admit. I'd hazard a guess you've served the law yourself at some point.
Well, I wouldn't exactly say that.
Are you familiar with the area here?
No, not really.
On your right here, these tobacco fields? This is part of Caliga Hall, big estate belonging to the Gray family.
Looks bone dry.
Yes, we are in dire need of some rain round here, let me tell you. The Grays have lived in Caliga Hall for generations. Fine people. My family's been working for them for years. Sheriff Gray's the one I know best, of course, but they own half the businesses in town.
Which town?
Rhodes, sir. You don't know it? Where we're headed right now. Ain't what it was before the war, but it has its charms. I'm sure you already know of the Braithwaites.
Like I said, just got down here.
Another big family in these parts. They have an estate west of here. Awful people, truly awful. They've been fighting with the Grays for as long as I can remember.
Sounds like quite the place you got here.
Here we are. Welcome to Rhodes. Up there on your left is the Rhodes Parlor House. Very reputable saloon owned by the Gray family. We also have a general store, gunsmith, post office, train station, of course.
What more do you need?
Very little. Oh, good, they're back. And that's your friend, right?
Yep.
Okay, we're gonna stop just ahead on the right, outside the sheriff's office. Can you grab Anders off your horse and carry him in for me? Bring him in so we can show Sheriff Gray.
Hey, fellas.
Mr. Gray! We got him. Very good.
I told you Arthur would deliver. Man has a passion for justice.
That's wonderful.
So, about my friend here?
Your idiot friend is free to go. But no more trouble from you, partner.
I promise you, this was all just a big misunderstanding. However, I want to thank you from the bottom of my heart.
I'll pretend to appreciate that. Mr. McIntosh, it has been a real pleasure. The mostly good citizens of Rhodes, we welcome you.
Well, we're just honored to be here.
And make your friend behave. We got enough trouble from some of the residents, old-timers who've gone, sadly, to seed and lost their dignity.
How terrible. Come along now. I will keep this fellow on the straight and narrow.
Come back and see us sometime soon. Excuse me, gentlemen. Bo, these better be ugly rumors. Is it true you were seen talking to that wretched Penelope Braithwaite?
I can't thank you enough.
Where have you been?
Around,
And where you staying?
I'm renting a caravan on the edge of town behind the church. It's horrible, but no one comes looking. The whole town is trapped in this interminable feud between the two families. His lot, Gray's, and the Braithwaites.
Interesting.
Two old plantation houses, falling out, rebel gold, marrying cousins, or not marrying.
Arthur, Jose, you start poking around. See what you can find out about that.
I have missed you, boys. I've heard about bounty.
There's been a price on my head for 13 years. It'll take a month to find us down here, and it seems like
We can have a little sport. Now, they're good bounties.
Where you hear this?
Some fellas I met at a camp near the state line said there was talk of it in bars in the north and west for 500 miles. There was talk of super agents. Some say.
Super agents. I'd love to meet one. It's just talk.
I'm sure it is, but I couldn't not tell you.
Stay out of trouble.
Thank you, gentlemen.
안녕.
Okay, so these two plantation families. You start sniffing around the Gray's place, see what the story is there.
Red Dead
I passed by
Redemption.
it earlier with our friend Archibald.
Good.
챕터
Hosea, you see what you can find out about these
몇이지?
Braithwaites.
또 3.
All right. Thank you, Arthur.
Quite a fishing trip.
There's still time.
콩하.
I'm up for it.
How about you, Arthur? Or have you had enough of the chase for one day?
뭐 낚시하자.
Sure, why not?
뭐야, 한 명 더 있어? 누구니?
Hosea, why don't you lead us to that spot you were talking about? I kind of like this place.
Okay. Let's see if we can avoid any more excitement.
수영 좀 할까겠다.
You know Tina's sister Jamie?
그러니까.
Bit at a John and he choked her to death right there. Sweet bitch, too dumb for her own good.
Golly.
말이 갑자기.
All right, gentlemen. Follow me.
이 백마 언젠가 가지겠어. 이 백마. 이거 내 거야. 백마 내
Haul
거야.
it in, Arthur.
백마.
So how far is this creek? Oh my God! Are you gonna fall in the lake too? Oh, yeah. So how far is this creek?
It's a bit of a ride still, and it's not a creek. It's the same lake we camped on, just a different part. It'll be worth it. I saw some big drum and sturgeon there. Should be rock bass, bluegills, perch, pickerel too. It's a good spot.
We'll see if you're as good at catching fish as you are at catching criminals, Arthur.
Trelawney owes me for that.
Trelawney
nice,
owes everyone for something, but his information is good.
Plus, we are now ingratiated with the local law. I'd say it was a worthwhile diversion all around.
두구닥 두구닥.
Trelawney's like a bad penny.
I'm not sure how good a magician he is, but he's certainly good at disappearing when he feels like it.
뭐야?
Where does he go?
아야.
Hey now, you can't rightly be here.
안녕.
Stay the hell away!
Oh, Lord, no!
No.
왜? 뭐해?
Good God, no!
Everywhere and nowhere, it seems. We wouldn't have got Sean back if he hadn't been weaseling around down that way, though.
Hey, Dutch, remember that time you found him in the outhouse?
아 잠깐만 열받네.
We
어디
hadn't
있어?
seen him in weeks. We stopped in some dead-end town.
여기서 어디로 도망갔어?
Middle of nowhere.
Move it! Come on!
아이씨.
Hey, this isn't the right way.
Ride with us now, Arthur, please. Now, I was saying, we stopped in some dead-end town in the middle of nowhere. Don't even remember the name.
You and Bill were off doing something, Arthur.
So, we pick up some supplies. I go to relieve myself. Open the door, and there's Trelawney, sitting there, newspaper in hand. Mr. Van der Linde. I say, what the hell are you doing here? And he said, I could ask you the same thing. Now, if you wouldn't mind giving me a little privacy, I ate a rotten oyster.
Hey, maybe there are actually 100 Trelawneys.
Idiot! Why you riding like that?
Watch out!
What a terrible thought.
봐준다.
Look out!
So what Trelawney said about those bounty hunters? What you think?
This is the spot. Down to the left there.
맛있네. 오, 낚시터.
I saw
역시
some boats
아재들의
around last
취미생활.
time. Be good to get to deeper water.
낚시터.
Hey, those the boats you mean?
Yes. Good. I'm sure nobody would mind if we borrowed one of these. Come on.
배낚시야? 용의 눈. 용의 눈으로 봐. 아.
All right.
그거 해야지.
This looks like a fine vessel.
봤어.
Okay.
오케이.
Come on, Arthur. Let's get her in the water.
Come on, Arthur.
I got a good feeling about fishing here.
도시
Supposed to
없네.
be some incredible sturgeon.
Okay, here we go.
이덕화 아저씨다.
Let me row. You boys are too old for real labor no more.
You're too dumb for anything else.
You're still too quick for me, old man.
I enjoy picking on children. Now take us to the deeper water and pray
물에
for
빠뜨려라.
good luck and stupid fish.
아 뭐야,
What
내가
about
줘야 돼?
stupid luck and good fish?
That'll do too. Head towards the middle of the lake.
알아서 가려나 아니? 와 이거 물린 엔진이
All right. Good luck, gentlemen. Come on, Arthur. Don't be nervous.
이게?
Should really come here at dawn or dusk. That's when you catch the best fish.
호수
We should
꼬이는.
use a lake lure. That'll give us a much better chance of hooking something big like a sturgeon.
What's wrong with good old worm?
Oh, worms are good for
나 이쪽에
tiddlers
해야지.
like bluegill and rock bass, but you'd have to be real lucky to catch a sturgeon with one.
Lures it is, then. You heard the expert, Arthur. Let's bait up.
Keep the lure moving slowly on the water so it looks like a little fish just asking to be eaten.
흔들흔들.
Are you trying to make your lure look like a dead fish? They won't be interested if it ain't moving.
Okay, that was a bite. There, hooked him. Just gotta reel him in now, Arthur.
가마 가마. 가마 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 가마.
I got a bite. Got one. Ah, should have had that one.
빨리 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 빨리. 빨리. 아 빨리 못 돌리겠어.
Something's nibbling. Ha! Got ya! Shit. Got away.
They're nibbling. Got him.
Hey, look at this
와
beauty.
크다.
There you go.
Well done,
야
Arthur.
농어야?
They can grow a lot bigger than
Yes,
that. Fella told me he once saw a monster lake sturgeon near the mouth of the river, just southwest of Saint Denis. 50-pounder, he reckoned.
I would like to see that.
That feels like a bite. There we go.
Hey, Hosea, you remember that time we sent Arthur out fishing? He came back with 3 beautiful bass.
Not this again.
I don't think I do.
Oh, yeah, you do. He was maybe 20. 21. Walked in all full of himself. We had a big feast. Toasted him all night.
This was 15 years ago.
Oh, I remember now.
Then, the next week, Arthur and I are at the market, and Fishmonger calls out, "So how did you enjoy those bass?"
Look, you can fish, or you can go drinking all day, rob someone, and buy some fish.
Nice, you hooked him.
I used to go fishing with this feller back in the day. Wesley, his name was. Real miserable bastard, but he
어렵네.
loved to fish. We go out
뭐야
all
이게?
the time.
조그만 거 아니야?
But one
뭐야?
day we were river fishing.
또
when we
베스야?
see a funeral procession
될 수밖에
going
없냐,
over the
여기는?
bridge, and out of the blue, Wesley stands up, takes off his hat, bows his head. Then he sits down, picks his rod back up, and carries on. Doesn't say a word. So I'm a little surprised and say, "Wesley, that was nice of you." And he replies, "Well, felt I had to. After all, I was married to her for 30 years.
Oh, there he is.
Oh, dear God. I might swim to shore.
Remember those big salmon I caught in Montana last year? We had a banquet planned that night until Copper went and scoffed the lot.
You never had control of that dog.
He had some spirit, though. Never lost the puppy in him, right to the end.
You know, I remember us saying how Blackwater was the furthest east we'd ever been. As a group, I mean.
Feels like the more we try to head west, the further east we end up.
We had all those safe spots picked out to lie low in New Austin after the ferry job.
I liked it there. Still open and wild, the way it should be. Somehow the desert makes you feel closer to the sky.
No point us trying to get
빨리
back
와라.
that way anytime soon.
뭐야 이거 또?
Pinkertons
설마
had
또?
patrols out all over tall trees and great plains.
아까 걘가
We saw
누워주네?
it when we went
어
back
얘는
for
좀 더
Sean.
크네.
Well, look at
이거
us
갖는다.
now, huh? It could be worse. Plans change. That's just how life goes. Did I ever tell you my mother's buried in Blackwater?
Really? She is?
Apparently so. I only found out from an uncle of mine years later. Last I knew, she was still outside Philadelphia. I left home at 15 and didn't see her again. She and I didn't always see eye to eye. I wasn't always a very obedient child.
I can only imagine.
뭐야 뭐야?
I loved her in my own way, and she me in her.
오오오오.
But somehow, even
이뻐,
from the
이뻐.
grave, she managed to have the last laugh.
뭐야? 너무 천천히. 천천히.
You got a bite there, Arthur.
Now reel him in, Arthur.
가마. 가마. 빨리 한 번만 바로.
There you go.
Oh.
That's a nice one.
Now, worth
가져.
keeping that
다
one.
가져. 좋아.
You got something biting, Arthur. That's on the hook, Arthur. You're getting the hang of this. Make sure you don't forget about that and let it rot in the bag.
아이, 무슨 똑같은 것만 계속 잡혀.
Got a nibble there, Arthur? You hooked him?
또 무지개성 같은데? 아, 베스네.
Yeah,
2kg 넘는 거
that's
다
a keeper.
가져야겠다. 낚시는 하루 종일 할까? 사실 먹기 전에 낚싯대 더 뒤로 당기면 역시 다들 낚시하니까 말이 없어지는 거.
Arthur's got a bite.
Fish on the line, Arthur.
찰갑상어야, 잡혀라. 찰갑상어. 아니면 뱅에돔. 아니면 대방어. 아니면 가다랑어. 삼돔. 다금바리. 잡아야 돼. 좋은 거 같아, 이거.
Good job, Arthur.
아, 뭐야. 아이씨. 아이씨,
Hold
버려.
up for a
씨.
bigger one, are you?
강해져서 돌아와라.
You got a bite. Well done.
아, 이거 왜 이래, 다. 아.
So kind, Arthur.
Nicely done, Arthur.
계속 똑같은 거만 잡히죠. 뭐야,
Maybe we
버려.
throw Trelawney back in too.
언제까지 해야 돼?
Looks like you got a bite, Arthur.
뭐야? 아, 베스잖아, 씨. 뭐, 얘는 좀 다른데?
Arthur's pleased with that one.
그만하자.
Hey, I reckon we call it a day, fellas.
Already?
You ain't been chasing down outlaws.
에이씨,
All
아쉽겠네.
right. Think we got a decent haul here. Pearson will be happy. Should we head back?
We could keep the boat not too far back to camp from here.
Good idea. Could be useful.
What about the horses?
They'll find their way back.
Just follow the shore south, Arthur.
낚시 방송이.
Thank you, boys. Now, Hosea,
Yes.
how about a song?
Okay. All right, I got one for you. I asked that gal to give
왜
me
가수야,
some.
갑자기.
I asked that gal to give me some. She says wait till the taters is done. I couldn't wait till the taters was done. I couldn't wait till the taters was done. Threw her on the floor and knocked off some. I wish to God I'd passed her by. I wish to God I'd passed her by. Tater got burned and so did I.
That was pretty good. But you know, what song we should be singing?
What?
Well, look at us. Three
아이.
mariners.
Ah, of course.
Well, we three poor mariners newly come from the seas.
누구는 정말 듣고 싶고 있는데 나는
Jeopardy while others live at ease. Shall we go
아니 이게 뭐야?
round, round, shall
빠져.
we go dance this round, round,
왜
round?
혼자 해?
Hey, there is a bully boy, come pledge me on this round, 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 round. We care not for the martial men that do our state's disdain, but we care for the merchant men that do our state's maintain. To them we dance this round, around, around. To them we dance this round, around, around. And he that is a bully boy, come pledge me on this ground, 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 ground.
이게 뭔 노래야?
Oh, bravo! Bravo!
아 기력 달린다. 아
We should not let the folks back at camp think we had too much fun.
Indeed not.
곤란스. 이거 배저할 때도 기력이 소모가 되는구나. 생각을 안 하고 있었네. 아 뭐야 여기 있다. 여기다 돼? 됐다. 알았어.
All right.
Alright.
I think I mean, we are gonna be okay. I know. I always know. Whenever I got You two by my side. Things are gonna be just fine. This place will be good for us. For now, anyway.
I hope so.
Well, I am going to take in the view.
I'll give these.
우리 여기가 새로 이사한 우리 캠프. 응? 한 대도 맞지 않고 앤더슨 쓰십시오. 이거 어떻게 해?
Arthur, how you been? I've been real worried. What do you want? Don't be
뭐야?
like that.
또 뭐?
Just a few bucks.
너 돈 많은데?
Get lost. Well, I'll go try someone with a heart. You do that.
화살 가져가고. 한약 개꿀. 한약 짱 많네. 오씨, 한약 개 많나. 다 내 거야. 한약 다 내 거야. 더 없나? 더 없냐? 화살. 면도 좀 해야겠다. 아저씨. 깔끔하게 밀어. 좋았어. 포마드 있냐, 포마드? 이거 뭐야? 아, 담배야? 음식을 먹어야겠구만. 켄터키산 버번. 스튜 어딨냐, 스튜?
Hello, Arthur.
안녕. 아, 이거 할까? Five flat finger.
Micah?
Sit down, my dearest friend, and show me just what you got.
Show me what you got.
Forgive me if I slip and stab you in the face.
You know, I think the last time I played this was with Skinny and those boys and Strawberry. That's right. That's right. Just start stabbing.
오씨, 빨라. 야야야, 엎어. 보여줄게. 봐봐. 야야. 야야. 야, 망했어.
Your luck is about to end.
X 데모. 좋았어, 간다. 아야. 아야. 아씨, 왜 찔려?
You're real lucky.
간다. 아, 나 못 봤다. 아씨. 이거 봤어야 되는데. 아야. 맞겠는데. 망했어. 졌어. 아이씨. 나가. 노잼스.
You be well. Maybe I should cut myself a
아이씨.
few times
내
to
돈
even things up.
죽일까? 여기 그 뭐 맛있는 스튜 같은 거 없나? 스튜? 저긴가? 스튜 먹을까?
Hey, Arthur.
How you doing, Karen?
I'm okay. You checked on Pearson out there recently?
어쩔? 뭐야? 낚시. 책. 음식. 디너. 안녕. 안녕. 얘들아 안녕.
Say whatever you damn well please, but I tell you, if I don't get out of here soon, I'm gonna kill somebody.
And if you don't stop hissing at me, I'm gonna kill you. What is wrong with you two?
I ain't chopping vegetables for a living.
Oh, I'm sorry, madam. Was there insufficient feathers in your pillow?
I ain't lazy, Mr. Morgan. I'll work, but not this.
Well, ain't cooking work?
걸크러쉬.
My husband and I, we shared the work. All of it. I was out in the fields. I can hunt, carry a knife, or use a gun. But I tell you, you keep me here, I'll skin this fat old coot and serve him for dinner.
Your damn mouthy crazy goddamn fishwife. Enough, both of you. Well, come with me then. You want to head out there, run with the men? So be it. But we do more than just hunting. We're hunted. And them things hunting us, well, they got guns of their own.
I ain't afraid of dying.
Good.
Good.
You need anything, Mr. Pearson? Maybe me and Mrs. Adler are gonna take a little ride.
Yeah, sure. Here's my list, and can you post this letter for me while you're there?
Sure. Come on, princess.
뭐야 그게 다야?
Are you coming with me then, woman?
나
So I
잠깐만.
graduated from chopping vegetables to shopping.
Shut your goddamn mouth.
나 스튜 아직 안 먹었어. 스튜. 장보기? 문서. 장보기 목록. 밀가루, 감자, 양파, 당근, 소금, 귀리, 달걀, 사과. 여기 많아. 밥 좀 먹고 가자. 밥 없어졌어. 아이씨. 얘 밥 먹어야 되는데. 딴 거. 뭐라도 먹어야지. 초콜릿 줬다. 좋아. 됐어. 가자.
You cool down then yet?
I guess. I ain't no scullion, and I sure as hell ain't taking orders from that sweating half-wit.
이 게임 자체가 원래 이렇게 느긋하게 하는 게임인 것 같아.
Where's the letter?
Are you reading his mail now?
Oh, robbing and killing's okay, but letter reading's where we draw the line.
Here.
Do Dear Aunt Kathy.
You are something else.
I haven't heard from you in some time, so I pray to the Lord above that your health has not deteriorated further. Blah, blah, blah. It's boring.
Boring.
Wait a sec. Listen to this. Since we last corresponded, I have traveled widely, making no small name for myself. Before you ask, I am still yet to take a wife, but I can assure you it's not for a lack of suitors. You ever actually even talk to a woman he ain't paid for?
Oh, look. We're all hiding behind something.
And what's this? Return to Tacitus Kilgore.
Oh, that's Dutch's idea. All mail to be sent to the same alias. Whenever we set up somewhere new, Strauss, he heads into town. Tells them to start expecting mail from a Tacitus Kilgore, whatever they changed it to. Here, give me that back.
아이씨.
We got work to do.
아, 쌩하고 있다. 아, 로도스 왔다. 로드스. 글로서리. 그래서 여기 뭐?
Okay, here we are.
So,
Here we are.
what's the plan? I shoot the shopkeeper while you...
No, you insane?
I thought we was outlaws.
Outlaws, not idiots. We rob fools that rob other people. These people, they're just trying to get by. So you head on in there and you buy some food to eat. No guns.
You sure?
This time, there'll be time for killing soon enough.
What are you doing?
I'm gonna go check the mail. Nothing exciting.
아, 지금 가는 김에 현상금도 있던데. 여기 은행.
Just
오.
what the hell's the problem here? Watch out.
Apologies. Hey there, partner. Hello.
Good morning.
Looks like hard work.
My pa raised me to work, so I do.
Anyway, don't let me disturb you.
Goodbye.
아, 뭐야, 이거 뭐 적응도 안 되는 얘기잖아.
Don't mention this to Vera.
Morning to you.
Hello there.
Mister.
Good morning, mister.
Hey, folks.
인사성 밝은 어린이. 아!
Hey, move out.
Let me take a look at you, tough guy.
Hey, quit bothering people.
Now, fellas.
Can I help you, mister?
Yes, I would like to post a letter.
All right. Okay, no trouble.
Thank you.
Bye now.
Cars are still on.
바이바이. 여기 종도 있는데? 어디 보자. 여기에 총포상을 들러야겠지? 총포상. 포상. 싫어. 헬로. 흥분합시다. 어디 한번 봅시다. 여기 또 막혀있구만. 뭐 살 수 있는 게 없어.
Much admired in these parts.
That's it for now.
잘 있어.
Thank you for your help.
나도 뭐 좀 살까? 뭐야, 나 뭐 사? 나도 좀 사자.
You don't need to check if I'm doing it right.
아, 뭐야, 왜 옷이 바뀌었냐?
Hop on. I'll be right with you.
Why don't you drive?
Okay.
Come on, lady, get a move on.
I like Sadie, not lady.
I know. So, you get everything?
I think so.
얘가 운전 안 하고 얘가 운전하는 거 보니까
Don't start.
총격전 같은 거 할 것
I can wear what I
같은데.
damn well want. Like I told you, my husband and I shared all the work. I wasn't some little wife with a flower in her hair baking cherry pies all day.
Yeah, I don't doubt that. You sure look the part now. Won't be long before you're smoking cigars and playing the harmonica.
I'll have you know, I used to love playing the harmonica before. Well, my house and everything I own got burned to the ground.
I know. I'm real sorry about what you know. Maybe I'll keep my eye out for another one.
I don't want no pity. Just treat me equal and no.
하모니카. 오케이.
He's taking nothing from me ever again.
Mm-hmm. Just don't kill the camp cook. Please.
Hey there!
Hey.
What you folks
이럴
up
줄
to?
알았어.
Just heading home.
열심히 턴다.
You're in Lemoyne Raider country.
Keep it cool.
You need to pay a toll to pass through here.
No, I don't think so.
You don't think so? How about you pull over right now?
Pull over?
That's what I said.
Hey, how's about this? Go, go, go!
God damn it! Get
맞추지를 못했네.
blow her tight brains out! What the hell was that?
They was gonna rob us.
석양이 있다.
New pair of pants and think you're landing Ricketts.
Oh, shut up! I'm gonna run this son of a bitch down.
Well, you wanted to see some action, lady. Now you wish. You okay there, Sadie?
Of course. You think I can't stop these fools? You're done, you piece of crap. Told you I could shoot you, didn't I?
I don't remember asking you to prove it.
아이씨.
Lady, you are enjoying this far too much.
한 남자는 은퇴 따위 안 한다.
Yeah, you run, you goddamn coward! I think we're good here, Arthur. Nice shooting. All right, I'll drive us back.
아, 명중률 안 좋은데.
No, pass those reins here.
Why?
아, 뭐야, 왜
Because
여자애가
you
해.
caused an enough trouble already.
I'm fine. Hey, you
왜 내가 뭘 그래 네가 밀어.
Remind me not to get on your bad side.
And they was clearly planning to bushwhack us.
You did good. But that's a lot
준선아
of
로아
mess to make
대기가
near
끝났니?
camp. Hope it don't bring anyone sniffing around.
Are you gonna tell Dutch?
Maybe. If he asks. But maybe not.
So who did they say they were? Lemoyne Raiders?
Yeah, something like that. Who knows? Anyway, don't you go ribbing Pearson about that letter.
How dare you? I wouldn't dream of it.
Right, you wouldn't.
I have traveled widely, making no small name for myself.
I won't be giving you no mail to post anytime soon, that's for sure.
I just want to peek in that journal of yours. The mind boggles.
Not a chance.
벌써 나왔네. 나왔어 얘들아.
You didn't get yourself killed then, Miss Adler.
Not quite.
Well, I'd like to say I missed your refined conversations, but I'd be lying.
I enjoyed myself out there.
Yes, Mrs. Adler did okay.
At shopping?
Yes, that's shopping.
Thank you, Mr. Morgan.
Don't mention it. I would ride with you again, Mrs. Adler, if you will ride with me.
Maybe. If you prove you can handle yourself.
Well, they say I lack finesse, but I ain't afraid of gun smoke.
We got this, Arthur. You've already done me a big favor today. Okay, Miss High and Mighty. And nice pants, by the way.
아이씨. 진짜 5번도 안 됐어? 진짜?
There he is. The man who saved my hide not once, but twice.
What you want, Micah?
Nothing. Just saying thank you, brother. I can call you brother, can't I?
I think I like you even less when you're friendly.
You're the first person ever told me that.
Oh, what? You don't put your back out, Arthur.
형 이런 것도 해야 돼.
I've been working. Do some work, dearie. This isn't a holiday camp.
Good morning, Arthur.
Folks seem happy, Mr. Morgan. We have been provided for.
That we have, Reverend.
Have a fine...
여기 영차.
Find it like this, it'll fly much better.
Morning, Arthur.
You're a useful fellow to have around.
어떠냐?
Not everyone would agree.
세탁통이 어디 있냐?
Like who? Bill, for one. Bill
여기
don't
있다.
like nobody who's tougher or smarter than him.
부어.
Which means he really don't
뭐야?
like many people at all.
겨우 요거 싫은 거야?
Except for maybe that Kieran. Yeah. See?
정신 12시.
You learn quick.
뭐.
Hey, watch it, Marston.
아이, 돈이 나와요. 뭔가?
Good Morgan.
책. 책 어딨냐, 책. 영차. 책 어딨어, 책. 조그만 꼬마해. 잭 스페로.
No rest for us idiots, eh, Morgan?
왜 깜빡깜빡거리지? 저거 뭐지? 아, 여기. 그 단계로 가. 먹자. 자, 먹어. 이거 다 먹어. 친절맨. 매우 친절스. 자정됐다. 아, 자정이래. 정오됐다. 음식이 있겠다. 음식 먹으러.
Hello, Jose. We should go fishing again soon. That was fun.
음식 빨리 쳐가지고 와. 음식 어딨어? 아이씨. 저 어딨지? 지금 이 시간에는 음식이 있는 건데? 포커 할까? 집털이? 이어폰 스트라우스? 탄약 클레멘트 포인트? 클레멘트 포인트? 장군 어딨냐? 아, 자배 그만하고 빨리. 장부 여기 있다.
It's okay, people. It's okay. We're gonna eat just fine. I got us a score. Got something good. I said.
의약품?
Got us a score, Miss Roberts. Maybe you'll let me take you out sometime.
탄약.
I don't think so. I shall. Hey, Batman.
오, 보트.
Go buy us something decent to eat.
보트 샀다. 돈 기부해야지. 현금. 잘했어요. 스티 언제 줘?
Hi there, Arthur.
You think you can make this place work?
Of course. Don't I always?
What did you say to me?
Hey, Arthur.
좀 이따 강도질 한번 해야겠다. 먹어라. 꼬마애 어딨어, 꼬마애. 실버? 넌 뭐하냐? 합의를? 필요 없어.
How you doing, Mary Beth?
춥다고? 26도인데? 아 진짜 꼬마애 어딨어?
Mr. Morgan, can I ask you a favor, if it's convenient, I mean?
Sure.
If you're out on your adventures and you see any herbs for seasoning, would you mind grabbing them for me?
Seasoning?
Yes. Don't tell Mr. Pearson.
Okay. I'll see what I can do.
Ah, Herr Morgan.
Here's those herbs you asked for.
Excellent, thank you. I'll slip these in Pearson's pot when he's not looking.
뭐야 이게? 꼬마애 발견. 꼬마애야. 야, 꼬마애야.
Arthur, I know what you're thinking.
아, 말 걸지 마.
I ain't thinking much.
Drunken idiot, that's what you're thinking.
I got bigger problems to worry about.
Have you, Arthur?
아이씨, 속박 걸렸어. 씨.
Good for you. Good
꼬마애
for
발견했는데,
you.
But Karen, don't do this to yourself. Please. You got a choice.
Sure. I got a choice. That's nice.
엄마. 뭐하니?
How you feeling, Jack?
My throat still hurts.
Well, we'll be out of here soon, kid.
엄마, 왜 그래?
Here, Jack, I found you a thimble.
Oh, thanks, Uncle Arthur. I drew you a picture. It's by your tent.
Thanks, kid.
얘한테 뭐가 있지? 드디어 내가 바라고 바라던 스튜가 알겠다.
Is reading betrayal in your world, Miss Grimshaw? Not reading this. Idleness. Idleness is betrayal because it means I work so you don't have to. That's not right, is it? I guess not, Miss. You're right, not missing. On!
Don't go too close to the water here, Jack.
I won't, Uncle Arthur.
Good boy.
어디야? 여기? 여기?
Bring me something soon if you can, Arthur.
I will.
Good. We really needed this. Good job, Mr. Morgan.
집털이를 할까? 이거 먼저 해야겠다. 메인 캐스트 하나도 없나? 있네? 뭐야 이건? 그레이? 그레이. 저부터 해야겠다. 마을에 있을 때 마을에 있는 거부터 해야겠다. 강도질 아직 괜찮아. 뭐해? 야, 뭐해?
Herr Strauss.
How are you enjoying yourself here?
Well enough, I guess. And you?
Well, it turns out the pursuit of freedom is not a cheap business. Not for us, and not for some of the locals.
Sharking already.
I prefer to call it banking.
You ain't the one handing out the beatings.
No, but I am the one feeding the women and children in the camp. What choice do we have, Mr. Morgan?
I don't know. Well, come on then. Tell me who.
Here's the list. Refinery worker turned hunter by the name of Vinton Holmes. You'll find him up in the hills north of Strawberry. Ah, an apprentice undertaker. This one working in Rhodes. His name was Gwen Hughes.
And how many of them do you think will be able to pay?
With enough encouragement, both of them.
빠른 이동 되나? 도미노가 뭐? 도미노 그 도미노인가?
How are you?
Alive. You?
Fine. Let me ask you a question. If I was to kill Miss Grimshaw, would Dutch be mad?
I think, as a general rule, Dutch likes to avoid murder within the camp. I mean, there was that one time, but he was a traitor. Miss Grimshaw, well, Dutch has a soft spot for her.
I thought as much. Was she always like this?
I ain't quite old enough to know.
No, of course. So as long as you've known her?
She's always liked her swill of vinegar.
I'd like to give her a swig of arsenic.
We'll just do it discreetly.
I will. You fancy a game of dominoes?
Sure, why not?
If I'm playing with you, she'll leave me alone.
Can't believe the dominoes survived Blackwater, but my necklace didn't.
Oh, yeah. I thought something looked different.
도미노가 뭐
Well, I
그
stole
도미노
that
아닌가?
one. I'm sure I can steal another easy enough.
I'll keep my eye out for you. do.
안 할래 이거.
Where do you think you're going?
Yeah.
So, tell me, is your people, Jacobites or English lovers, Arthur?
My people were peasants. We had no time for politics.
My dad would say that no politics was politics.
That old world bullshit, it ain't got no place here.
Why? Because there ain't no judgment here. Most folks hate the Negroes, they hate the Redskins, the Jews, even us Irish. You ain't so free of politics.
I hate everyone just the same.
Well, in that case, you're gonna want what I just found for us.
What's that?
I was riding around a couple of days back. I come across this old cabin. A couple of fuckers lazing about outside all liquored up. I didn't think nothing of it. But then I come across this hunter down by the river. He tells me they're a stick-up crew. Says they hit a train a couple of days back near Emerald Ranch. Nice fella he was, shared a bottle we did. Then I robbed the bastard blind.
You believed him?
No reason not to. If he's right, it'll be a big haul for us. I saw 3 of them, maybe more, but I reckon you and me, we could take them real easy.
All right.
Easy.
What the hell? Go check it out.
Easy.
Them sons of bitches think they're mean. They're about to get a lesson in mean.
You just keep your cool, you hear me? Yep.
Right, follow me. Here. Watch out! Easy.
How far is this place?
It's a bit of a ride, not too bad. Back up north a stretch, not far from the state line.
All right. So, what were you doing riding around up there anyway?
Sniffing around, looking for the take. I got a long nose for these things. Dutch has always honoured us to get out there and bring in money, ain't he?
And rightly so.
I ain't like some of them others back there, sitting around waiting to be told. I go after it.
I see you sitting around plenty.
I mean, I don't need no coddling like the rest. Dutch knows my value to the cause, as from the moment I met him.
You tried to kill him, if I remember the story right.
And he kept me around, didn't he? He saw something in me. He said as much.
I'm sure. Dutch is good at seeing things in people. And while we're talking about money, you are clear on how this works? We split half, other half goes to the gang. Dutch keeps all our savings hidden in a safe spot outside camp.
Yeah, I know. How many times you have to tell me? What's that box by his tent for, then?
Camp funds, supplies, and the like. The fact you don't know that suggests you clearly ain't put much in it.
I always pay me way, don't you worry. God damn it. Hey. Hey! Morgan! Hard left coming up. All right, it's going to be off the road up ahead. Up here, Morgan.
다 조져놔야지.
Look out. Watch it. Let's leave the horses here and go the rest on foot. I don't want them to hear us coming. Here, I'll deal with them. Let's make sure we keep one of them alive to tell us where they stashed the money.
Hope you know what you're doing.
Look, there's one on the outside. This is good.
It is?
Leave it to me. I'll do the talking. You hang back.
I'm gonna give you about 5 seconds to get the hell off my property, boy.
Look, don't want no trouble. Just thought you might like to know we passed a big posse of lawmen headed this way. About a dozen of them, coming up east.
What? Where?
Right here. Heads up, Arthur. We've rested them. We got more coming out of the woods. Look out on the right. Still got more inside. Come out with your hands up. Nice and easy. See, you saw what we did to your pals here.
Okay, I give up. Don't shoot. I ain't armed.
If you want to leave, you'll tell me where that money's stashed.
Well, all right, take it easy. Behind the wall in the bedrooms, if you stick your hand between the gap.
All right, you go grab the money. I'll keep an eye on Sunshine here. You know what? Get the hell out of here, and don't look back.
진토닉.
Here we are. You got some good stuff.
Why don't you see what else you can find, Sean?
Told you we'd take him, no problem, didn't I?
You did good. Let's see what the pay is first.
Dug this up all by myself. A proper lead.
All right, all right.
You heard him, right? He said the stash was behind a loose board in the bedroom.
Hey, this is more like it. Good work.
Hey, what about my car? I found a place, didn't I?
All right, here. But don't forget to give the camp its share. Supplies don't appear by magic, you know.
All right, don't need to lecture again. See you back at camp. Never know what folks got stashed. There's gotta be other places out there like this.
밀주가 뭐지?
What the devil are you looking at?
I'm sorry?
No, I'm sorry. I'm ruined. Ruined!
How so?
It's a disaster. Who wants to see a woman wrangle wild animals who doesn't have any bloody wild animals? Come to America, they said. Come to the land of opportunity, they said. Sod you, Daddy, I said. I'm going to America to make it on the stage. I don't want to be in the army. Ooh, now look at me. The old git will have a field day.
I didn't really understand any of that.
I had an act. The bravest woman in the world. The animal wrangler. Watch her tame wild beasts.
And you were the woman?
Of course I was the bloody woman. Look at me. It's the stage. Grease paint. Tears. No one wants to see a man wrangling wild animals. And no one wants to see a woman wrangling nothing. Can I borrow your gun? I want to shoot myself. You see, I'm buggered.
Why?
My animals. They escaped. And now I'm buggered.
What escaped?
A priceless Ranjaniki tiger from the slopes of the Hindu Heights. A fantastic, elusive zebra from the plains of Ongo Bongo by the shores of the Limpopo. And a magnificent lion from the grasslands of Tanganyika.
Yeah, I see your problem. They're pretty hard to come by around here.
Listen, friend. Help a fellow out, would you? I'm beyond desperate. If you see any of them, will you bring them back here?
If I see a tiger or a lion or a zebra just roaming around.
Exactly. Well, I believe the zebra's up near Larned Sod. Distinctive creature that he is. I'll make it worth your while.
All right, madam.
It's bloody Margaret, not madam. Margaret. Mistress of fucking danger.
Yep. Whoa, Yeah. Mister?
Evening.
Come on, girl. Yeah. There we go. Hey there, girl. Yep. here. What they done to you? Come here. Okay, girl. Yep. Whoa, now. Hey! Yep. Come on, now. Yep. Easy. Whoa. Oh, easy there. Yep. Come here. Easy, easy. Enough. Yeah. Hey, hey. Whoa, now.
Good grief! You found him! Our zebra!
Well, you can call him that. Although he's as much a zebra as you are a lady animal wrangler.
Oh dear, you're missing the point, aren't you? It's an illusion. A trick of the eye to bamboozle the senses. Confound comprehension.
Hoodwink your audience?
Hoodwink? Our audiences? Dear boy, don't be so dreadfully literal. No one will pay for the truth. They only pay for deception. The allure of the stage, dreams and reality. Ah. What is the greater conjuring trick? Lassoing some poor beast on the plains of mumbo-jumbo land and shipping it here so it can dance the polka? Or turning, there, in the glare of those arc lamps, something mundane into something extraordinary? It's the difference between prose and poetry. It's alchemy. We're selling dreams, dear boy.
Well, as long as you don't pay me with tickets to your show.
Yes. Well, it's not everyone's cup of tea.
And speaking of my payment...
Of course, of course. I shall make it worth your while. But, first, we shall need the whole menagerie back before we can think about that. My assistant's gone for the tiger.
Tiger?
Yes, yes. And taken our remaining lion in case it could lend a paw. They're down there on Caliga Way. Please, I hate to ask.
All right. I'll see what I can do.
가야겠어. 방종입니다. 여러분 편안한 밤 되세요. 그럼 이만.